Hi Big Tractor Power fans, this video comes to you from a Western Kentucky field where I'm going to spend some time taking a look at a Humdinger 455 CDH chain disc harrow. This is a construction grade farm implement. Humdinger is based in Lubbock, Texas, and they're best known for building big scraper pans for earth moving. As this Humdinger 455 CDH disc chain harrow enters the field and gets ready to start working ground, we get to look at the unique fold-up setup of this machine. It is a very narrow transport for a 45-foot wide working machine. You can see that the chains kind of just flop over each other on the frame, and when it's time to go to work and they're entering the new field, they just fold out, and it doesn't take much to get the machine going and start working up the ground. This video will spend time out in the field with a new Case IH 420 Steiger pulling the 45-foot wide Humdinger chain disc harrow. I'll climb up in the cab and we'll take a look at the operator's perspective of operating a 420 horsepower Steiger tractor pulling the 45-foot wide implement. We'll also take a walk around look at how the chain disc harrow is set up and how it works the soil and residue. But first, let's head out to the field so you can see and hear this big machinery at work. One of the big advantages to running an implement like this Humdinger 455 CDH, as you just saw in the last video clip, is that the operator never has to slow down on the turns on the headland to raise and lift the implement. The chain disc harrow just stays in the ground, follows right behind the tractor, and starts cruising right across the field again. Where with a traditional soil finisher, field cultivator, or disc, the tractor has to slow down at the headland, lift the implement, turn around slowly, and then drop that implement back down to start working up the ground again. The Humdinger certainly saves a lot of time and a lot of effort in being able to cover the field as quickly as possible.
float.
From up here in the cab of the Case IH Steiger 420, you can get a good view of how this 45-foot wide implement works up the soil, running at about 8.5 miles per hour across the field. We'll be able to see how the GPS helps guide this tractor and prepare the ground ahead of corn planting.
You can see the tractor has good visibility from dual mirrors, with a larger mirror showing the implement and then a shorter mirror showing a closer up view of the field itself where the implement is working.
As the tractor reaches the headland, you will hear a series of beeps that indicate to the operator it's time to turn the tractor around.
You can see the controls and the shift and everything are all kept right here on the joystick, which controls all the functions of the tractor, including its speed. It's also using GPS mapping as it works its way across the field. Here we have a good view of the Humdinger. You can see it's working up the cover crop nicely. Blades just work on the surface, cutting up that residue and mixing up the cover crop to get the seedbed ready and aired out for the corn planter. Here we can take a look at the 455 CDH Humdinger. It is a hook and eye type disc chain, and that is how the blades are held together. So again, you can see just linked together on a chain and your disc.
This implement with the chain disc harrow is manufactured to work the top 1 to 2 inches of the ground depending on how it's set for moving the soil.
Here we can see the soybean field, which was double cropped over winter wheat last year. You got the residue, some corn stalks from the previous year, as well as a rye cover crop on the surface. And now we'll see the Humdinger come right across it. Now we can take a look. The surface has just been churned up. Throw a little dirt on top of it just to incorporate the residue and dry out the field ahead of the corn planter. Does a nice job in knocking off the cover crop and helping that decay into the soil to build up material.
I hope that you've enjoyed spending some time out in this Western Kentucky field with the big Case IH 420 Steiger and the Humdinger 455 CDH chain harrow disc. It's always interesting to see the different types of tillage equipment out there and what they can do in the field. If you would like to see more tractor and farming videos like this one, consider subscribing to Big Tractor Power YouTube, where there's over 1,000 videos of farm machines in action. If you've enjoyed the content of the video, consider giving it a thumbs up, as that helps notify more tractor fans about this video's presence on YouTube. Make sure to click on the notifications bell as well so you'll know when the next Big Tractor Power video is released. New videos are coming out almost every day from the channel. If you have any questions or thoughts about this video, please leave them in the comment section below, as I try to respond to every post that is made. If you would like to get a preview of what is coming up next on Big Tractor Power YouTube, make sure to check out Big Tractor Power Instagram, where I share pictures and short video clips of what is currently being filmed in the field. As always, thank you for watching.